Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another random match, WWE 2K25. We are at an indie show called TBD. Who the damn well knows what it actually stands for. In-game arena, nonetheless, it is good to be here. And we get an absolute legend, the longest reigning WWE champion, Bruno Sammartino. This is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Will he be able to go extreme? Only one way to find out. Here comes Big Daddy Cool Diesel, ready for the fight of his life, and he's gonna have to do it when the Bruno Sammartino is involved. The final competitor in this matchup is none other than the living legend, which is ironic to say because it is the dead man, the original Undertaker. Here we go. One corner's Bruno Sammartino, another Diesel, and the other the Undertaker. This TBD crowd is in for a treat tonight. Bruno Sammartino looks like Rey Mysterio next to these other two men. I mean, I'm sure Bruno was never that short, was he? I don't know. I always picture him as a big man, but maybe I was saying more muscle than anything else. But he looks like an absolute midget next to the likes of Diesel and Taker. And there's going to be no easy feat for any of these competitors. Sharp elbow from Bruno, though. Technical wrestler. Really a kind of top of his game on that independent circuit. Back in the day, Madison Square Garden. The name that you came to see in those wrestling events was Bruno Sammartino. Arm lock, but I mean, come on. Bruno really trying his hardest against these two. Trying to take the fight. But these two having none of it, and Taker barely felt that. That may have fired him up more than anything else. And an easy suplex for Big Daddy Cool. Just scrubbing the face on the mat. Hey, if anybody knows how to go extreme, it has to be Taker and Diesel. Certainly was around for that kind of combat. Bruno Sammartino is very new to the extreme side of things. Again, more of a technical wrestler, a man's man when it came to pro wrestling. Certainly showcasing there. In with the roll-up pin, though, from Taker to Bruno Sammartino. Not going to get the job done that easily. Now trash can in hand from Diesel. Who's he going to use it against? Looks like maybe Taker. Certainly a shot to the gut. Taker, and face first off the trash can. Goes Bruno Sammartino. Again, not used to taking shots like that. And kick out, though, nonetheless. Still going to take more than just a trash can shot to get Bruno Sammartino down. Now he's going to the outside of the ring. He's looking under the ring. This is surprising. Got a weapon in hand, but taking his time, swinging it around. What you waiting for? Oh, he's dropped his side against it. Again, I think Bruno, he's going to struggle to use a weapon. He's very old school, does not believe in the use of weaponage. That was certainly a time where they didn't use weapons. Not unless you were a heel maybe and trying to take a cheap way, get a cheap victory. And, Undertaker with a powerbomb. Thought he was going for last ride. Maybe couldn't pull off the lift up to Diesel. I don't even know if Taker was doing a last ride at this point in his career. A reversal after reversal. Big Daddy Cool throwing Taker into those steel steps, maybe taking him out momentarily, and squeezing the life out of the head of Bruno. Now it's between Diesel and there's your receipt for you, Diesel, from Taker. Now Taker calling Bruno to his feet, and that's exactly what happened. Clobbering shot, lifting the dead man up onto the floor. And now Bruno with the trash can, holding it in hand, again, deciding against it. Clearly not wanting to use the weapons. He knows this is an Extreme Rules match, but that's just not his style. And I mean, Diesel's going to make Bruno pay for not even using it. Taker no stranger to using a weapon. Certainly not afraid to use a weapon. You got to do what you got to do to win. Now shot to the gut of Taker. Can Bruno get him down once again though? Snapmare. Off the ropes he goes. Big boot hits. And Taker rolling to the outside. SDO to Bruno Sammartino. Not even a 1 count. Absolutely brutal. And now got him up for the suplex. No, rolls through. Shot block taking the big man down. Just for a moment though. But there you go. That's it. No way. Snake eyes to the rope. Now kendo stick in hand. Twirl around. Diesel going to make him pay. Straight punch to the Undertaker. May have knocked him down and out. Now Bruno under the ring again. What's he thinking? Is he going to decide? Now he comes into the ring with it. He's had enough. Okay, maybe not. You teased me there, Bruno. You teased me. I thought he had finally decided he was going to use the weapon. Maybe for a split second he was. Decided to overcome or decided to not let the demons play a factor. Into the roll-up, but reversal of the roll-up by Diesel. Kick out from Bruno. And the shoulder tackle Taker. My goodness. Roll through. Kind of not locked in tight enough though. And clobber to the head of Bruno. And now big boots. Straight into the cover goes the dead man. Again, not even a 1. Way too easy of a kick out for Bruno Sammartino. There's a reason why he is the longest reigning WWE champion of all time. Something like, 6 years, 7 years? A feat that will, in my opinion, will never be met. You just can't in today's day and age. You just cannot do it. Jackknife powerbomb from Diesel. That may have taken everything out of Sammartino, but he still kicks out. Taker clearly had faith that Bruno was going to kick out. Because he just stood there, let it happen. Forced him to exert the energy for that kick out. And Diesel just dropping Taker like he weighs nothing. Oh, and the sharp knee from Bruno. Now he picks up the kendo stick. He's had enough. He finally gives in. Saying he's tired of these superstars using the kendo stick against me. Big booted Taker out of the ring. And Bruno Sammartino is fired up. Finally realizes what he has to do. These superstars want to use weapons against me. I'm going to make them pay for it. Taking down both competitors at this stage. Into the barricade goes Taker. Those rail barricades. No friend to any superstar. Now Bruno back in the ring. Getting this crowd fired up. Now Taker looking to enter. What is Bruno going to do? Certainly going to clobber him. Another shot to the gut, but not taking him down. And now maybe some double teamwork going to do the attempt to get Bruno out of this matchup. Flying clothesline though from Taker to Diesel. Has that taken him completely out? No. What a near fall. And now Bruno on the apron. What does he think? Hey, he's a stranger to going to the top rope. Let alone diving to the outside. There's a reason why he doesn't do those moves. For somebody who is a stranger to doing dives, it certainly did not pay off for Bruno Sammartino. Now Diesel turned his attention to Bruno. Bruno chop blocked him. Rolling to the outside. And winding it up, in with an uppercut to Taker. And now Bruno got table in hand, setting it up in the corner. Is he going to use it, or is he just putting it out the way? We'll see what's on his mind. Irish Whip Taker into that table, did not collapse. Bruno going to force it upon him, lifts him up, powerbomb through the table. Beautifully executed, doesn't go for the cover because he sees Diesel right there on the outside. And I think Diesel just swat that away. Now Diesel got him in a precarious position. A sharp elbow from Sammartino. And oh, what a knee shot landing on that ladder. Now Taker, roll up schoolboy pin to Bruno. Bruno is very familiar with that kind of cover. Reversal of the Irish Whip. This is any superstar's match to win at this point. Fairly even game, especially since Bruno started using weapons. Gonna scoop the leg of Sammartino. Diesel back on his feet. Don't know what Taker's going for there, but Bruno with the jawbreaker. Shot to the gut, winding him. Caught the fist of Diesel and lifting him up. He doesn't have all of it though. Barely got him. With that modified torture rack on Diesel. I don't know if he has all of it. I don't think he does. He doesn't have his hands wrapped around the waist, the ribs of Diesel. But will Diesel be able to survive this? That is the big question. And Taker back in the ring, there to break it up. You have to imagine Diesel may have only been able to survive so much more of that. But Taker making sure there was no choice about it. And now Bruno with ladder in hand. What is he going to do with that? And now Diesel looking to make his way into the ring again. And Bruno just tossing the ladder at Diesel. Again, turnabout is fair play. And a bear hug. Bear hug locked in tight on Diesel. He's got his hands wrapped completely around. Taker back in the ring, helping to break it up. But with the assist from the sharp elbows from Diesel. Damn, what a hell of a match this has been so far. Who's going to come out on top though? That is the big ass question. Shot to the gut. Stomp to the arm. Shot to the gut again. Clobbering him down. It looked like Taker was setting up a choke slam. Diesel saying no. I'm going to make sure you are completely dead after this. You never come back to the WWE or TBD. Quite frankly, it's ironic that this is named TBD because this matchup is TBD, to be decided on who's going to come out on top anyways. Brutal chair shots to Bruno Sammartino. Full force from Diesel. Now it's just down to Taker and Diesel. Taker getting back into the ring now. Diesel got him locked up. Got him up. What's he thinking of? Yeah, off the turnbuckle with a toss. And Bruno back on his feet. I don't know how. After those brutal chair shots, I don't know how he is standing right now. And Diesel maybe looking to set it up. Is he going to be able to hit it? I don't think Diesel's seen Bruno get back into the ring. Shot to the gut of Diesel. Lifting him up with that Canadian torture rack. Locked in tight. I think he's got it full force this time. Will Diesel be able to survive again? Oh, and Bruno just dropped him. Realizing he maybe wasn't going to get it done. Maybe going to try against Taker. Taker's turn to feel the torture rack. Oh, but Diesel got up. To break it up, realized the dead man was in trouble. Or wasn't even going to risk it. And now Diesel's looking under the ring. Another table being brought back into this matchup. Tossing it in the ring. Oh, Taker was going for a choke slam. Diesel interfered. Damn, what a brutal one this has been. And chair shot to Diesel. Taker still got the chair in hand. Where's he going with it? Into the corner, setting it up. Colliding the two. In with a DDT. Oh my goodness. Bruno Sammartino may be tasting fresh blood. But a big kick out nonetheless. And Taker visibly frustrated. And I'll take it. I think maybe I was going for a tombstone. Now, Taker taken out of this matchup. But for how long? Shot to the gut of Diesel. I mean, still to his feet on the outside. Bruno on the apron. Oh, look for the dive. Didn't work out for him. Taker got him up. Spine first. Spine to the literal pine. Man, who's going to come out on top? This is anybody's match to win. Big boot. Maybe knocking Bruno out. Now taking the steel steps in hand, but Diesel saw it coming a mile away. Clothesline to Bruno. And diving clothesline from Taker. Shot to the gut though by Bruno Sammartino. Fighting back against Taker. All the air knocked out of him. And this match ensues, continues. Sharp elbow to the back. And oh my goodness, all the air knocked out of him. Throat thrust into the ropes. Diesel off, in with the body splash. In with the cover to Bruno, but there, Taker was there to break it up just in the nick of time. Taker going to the outside, what is on his mind? And sharp kick to the head of Diesel. Sharp blow. Taker steps being brought into the ring. Sharp strike again. Diesel crawling his way to the corner. Bruno setting up, well, was setting up the table. Undertaker didn't let him finish. Just dropped him on his back. Now steel steps in hand. Tossing it. Knocking out. Diesel almost landing on top of those steps. Now lifting it up again on top of Diesel. The Mack truck has possibly been destroyed. The power, the strength of Taker. Tombstone pile driver. And Bruno strikes to the head of Taker, throwing him out of the ring. In with the cover on Diesel. In with the cover on Diesel. Is he going to steal this one? And he does. Bruno realizing the strategy at the end of the day. There was no getting up after that tombstone pile driver to Diesel. Certainly taking the advantage. Tossing Taker out of the ring. Making sure he didn't get back in before going the cover and getting the 1, 2, 3. But what a hell of an awesome match this was. Start to finish. Beginning to end. Any superstar could have come out on top. But taking the advantage did Bruno Sammartino. And let's not forget also at the beginning of this match, Bruno was hesitant to use weapons until he finally met his bitter end. Finally frustration got the better of him and decided, you know what, to hell with it. I am a technical wrestler, but these superstars are using it against me. I will use it against them. And that's what it took. Had to adapt to the matchup at hand. He had to adapt to what was happening. And this was the final blow, folks. Bruno saw it coming. Tombstone pile driver to Diesel. Throws Taker out of the ring. In with the cover to get the win. There you have it. your winner at the end of the day, Bruno Sammartino. Man, what a hell of a matchup this was. But that is all we have for you tonight in this special indie crowd triple threat match. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, not forget to smash the like button, share the video, subscribe to my channel if you're on already, turn on notification bells so you not miss a single episode to come. Otherwise, keep tight, keep well, keep fighting that massively big fight. And folks, I shall see you next time.